Welcome Black. I'm back on the one take front. I'm not redoing that. I'm Zach, gonna walk you through the Kenai. We're gonna go through things I don't like about my camper. So I think there are a couple. I think the first one, and the most obvious one, is gonna be build quality. I chose the Kenai because there's not much, and a Scout in general, because the shell is cool, the shell is structural, you can mount stuff, you can do whatever you want to it, which is my big, like, what I like about it is I was able to buy it, get in it, and go. I didn't have to do a ton of stuff to go, came with everything I needed, and then could kind of feel it out and see how I wanted to change it to fit my needs. But I've learned it's still an RV. It still has RV build quality. I work in real estate and construction, so there's stuff that just drives me nuts. I just got back from a trip to New Mexico. I noticed this screw, I don't know if you can see that has come out. I don't know why that's coming out. One of these screws is loose. I think this one is loose. What else? I mean, this thing, like, it's a perfect spot to sit on, but if you sit on it, it would break. Oh, it's already broken. Yeah, that's awesome. Let's see, what else do I not like? I mean, I just kind of say the build quality on the interior finishes. I've probably find a screw on the ground after every road trip. I do get after it and go on off-road, but they market this as an overland off-road camper, so I think it should be able to handle it. You know, other things I think are more like QC related. When I got the Dometic, it was rotated the other direction. You'll see this is the shallower pocket. So they had the shallower pocket closer to the kitchen. That didn't make sense. The monitor for the screen on this side over here, so you couldn't see anything. You'll see I drilled a hole here for the power to go into the battery area. That cord was on this side, so there was like a cord dingleberrying over there. And then, like, I added this plexiglass thing here because there's just a mess of wires here. Didn't feel safe for dogs. Didn't feel, just, it seemed weird. So I added that. Some other things, you know, I've had leaks, other people have had leaks, they've been fixed. You know, Scout has been pretty good in terms of warranty stuff. But like you can see, you know, this lamination here started to peel off. I went to a dealer, they fixed it, and that is a ridiculous caulk line. I don't know if you can see, like, wow, that's absurd. There's signs from my leak, a little rusting action on those bolts up there, some more over there, so that kind of stuff. Trying to think what else I've seen. I had once or twice where these lights don't go, so build quality is a bit iffy, I would say, on some of that stuff. I also have some corner caps, which I think other people have, that are kind of coming. Let's see, is it this one? One of these caps is kind of coming loose. When I picked it up from a dealer, some of these were not tight all the way. That was super sketchy, so I cranked those down. These all rusted out. They didn't use stainless hardware, they used painted something hardware. Like, what the hell? I don't want stuff that rusts. I've had this thing for about 1.5 years. So that was frustrating. Oh, another one, I don't know if you can tell, it looks, I don't know if it's on this one, but somebody drilled out this bracket. There's different size pins on these for the jacks that lift the camper up, and I don't know if it was somebody at the factory, somebody at the dealer, but some idiot didn't put the right pin and decided it didn't fit, and so they should drill it out up top. Like, I don't know what, like, brain seemed to be a little lacking, or COVID brain, I don't know. Maybe this is my corner piece, that one of my corner pieces is kind of effed up. Another one, this isn't Scout, this is a dealer thing. I was getting water in these compartments, and so I went back, they just tightened the hinges and whatnot, but this is unlocked, and this is locked, which doesn't make sense. This should be lined up with the pin. Like, I can adjust that myself. I've been too lazy. It's not a big deal, but it's the kind of thing that drives somebody like me nuts. Another thing is I think in videos, Ryan's like their rep, that there's no wood construction or no wood in the structure or something like that, but there is wood here, and it did get water. There is wood here, or maybe not there, just up there, but that wood has had water on it. So just frustrating, you know, camper that's supposed to not have issues like other campers. It does, but I guess all campers have issues. So I think big one is build quality. I think the other one is some of the products that were used. So, you know, I think like all the hardware, a lot of the latches are not my favorite. I think a little bit more money spent would have been nice. Like this door, like would love for it to have a screen door with it. Also, this should have a blind and not be frosted. Like, I want visibility. I want to be able to see what's happening behind me. I'm a view snob. I'm camping. I want to see the views, even though for the most part I'm outside of my camper. You know, lights, like it's cool. You can turn on each light individually with the switch, but once you get in bed, like you have to have that light on, or otherwise you're coming back out to turn lights off. So, you know, I think just lots of little things. I wasn't a big fan of the Goal Zero. I felt like it wasn't the best product, but it is what it is. And then I think the big one for me that I did not like and I don't like has been the layout. I feel like they built these, didn't really have people using them, and kind of coming up with better ideas. So like the fact that I took out this step here, moved the lagoon mount from down there to up here. It's just a little thing, but it makes a huge difference. The other thing that absolutely kills me is this is the 8-foot model, and there's not room for 3 humans, or 3 adults. I can fit 2 people up here. A little kid could sleep here, but this is 8 feet long. We could fit an adult here if this was rejiggered just a little bit. And other than that, I guess I don't like the way the storage is done, where it's just all these little holes. Like, I would like drawers. I've cleared everything out because I'm about to totally gut this thing. But I would like drawers. I would not like to see all of my crap. It just makes it feel messier and cluttered. And so I think that's something that I do not like. Trying to think if there's anything else. I guess that's the downfall of doing these without like planning or anything like that, but we'll do it raw, like Bill Riley says. Or we'll do it live. Other than that, is there anything else? I mean, I think those are kind of the main thing. I mean, the sink could be deeper. Oh, the sink drain. This is one. This is, I just think, an engineering thought. Like, you market this as an overlanding rig. You're going through bushes. This is in a spot that's super easy to rip off. Why not put it down here where it could go, gravity would take it, and cleaner camper. You know, little things like that, I think, would make a difference. So yeah, I think it's, you know, build quality, some of the products used, and then I think just kind of generally thinking about the layout, how it's going to be used. I think they could have done some things better, but, you know, overall I am happy with it. And I think, you know, the best part of it is I was able to get it, go, didn't have to do a huge build out or anything like that, and it does lend itself to being able to do small modifications, like maybe not small, but like adding this bike rack, and what is about to happen to the future to it. So yeah, like, subscribe, do all the things, stay posted, because this thing is going to look way different in a couple months here, hopefully. Peace.